How's it going, everybody? Dieter Kurtenbach here at Staples Center in Los Angeles. Warriors open up a 36-point lead on the Clippers. Let's call it 132-105 in Game 3. They now have a 2-1 lead in this Western Conference first-round playoff series, but let's be honest, it's probably over. The Warriors can only get so many 30-point leads before we just call it what it is. It's a trouncing. Let's go over the three things, though, from this game, which pretty much define the series. Number one, Kevin Durant's a really bad man. 38 points in this game. He came out with the intent to kill. Patrick Beverley made an example of in this game. The first two games, Patrick Beverley, KD going back and forth. There was no back and forth in this one. It was a one-sided conversation. Kevin Durant absolutely dominating Beverley, and frankly, any Clipper you could throw at him, including double teams. Again, 38 points, 5 for 5 to start the game. Just clear that he had something to prove. Nothing passive about this performance, and it seems as if this is the playoff KD that we have come to know and love in the Bay Area. He's back, full force, and I wouldn't expect him to go away anytime soon. Again, he fed off that criticism that he was getting after Game 2. Second thing, order has been restored. I mentioned it off the top. This series is pretty much over, but when you open up a 36-point lead after leading from the jump, Stephen Curry scores 21 points in 20 minutes. This is not a series. These two teams should not be on the same court together in a playoff series. The 31-point turnaround, choke job, whatever you want to call it, that was an aberration. That stuff's not going to happen again. The Clippers know it. The Warriors know it. So long as the Warriors don't get in their own way, and frankly, it was more impressive how they can get in their own way than it was that they can open up a 31 or 36-point lead. How do you mess up something this dominant? So long as they don't do that again, everything's going to be A-okay. I feel very comfortable calling this one. Warriors in 5. Sunday, though, Sunday afternoon, they have to come back and do the same thing again. Then they got to do it again at Oracle Arena. But they got their wake-up call in Game 2. They responded perfectly in Game 3. I wouldn't expect much different in Games 4 and 5. They want to make this a very quick series, especially when you see what Houston's doing on the other end of the bracket. Third thing. So Andrew Bogut was supposed to be an insurance policy, but I'm kind of wondering why this guy wasn't playing more leading up into the playoffs. DeMarcus Cousins is good, don't get me wrong, but Andrew Bogut looks fantastic. Matchups matter, don't get me wrong, but Andrew Bogut playing serious minutes in his first playoff start for the Warriors in a long time, 2016. Just really, really solid. Excellent rim protection. He's calling out the protections. He hasn't missed a beat, and offensively, his high post prowess really helped out the Warriors a lot against the Clippers' defensive scheme, really broke some stuff down. And then on the other hand, Kevon Looney was even better. Kevon Looney is having a monster playoffs. I think he's missed 2 shots. He's knocking down 18-foot jumpers. Kevon Looney has been fantastic. I do not understand how the Warriors got Kevon Looney back after his playoffs last year, but boy, are they happy to have him, because not only has he been fantastic in this series, if Houston is in the next round, we know how good Kevon Looney is there. Ultimately, if Kevon Looney keeps playing like this, the Warriors are not going to be able to keep him. But they will be A-okay with that, because this kind of Kevon Looney is a trump card. No one should have a backup center this competent, this solid, this defensively stout. And yet the Warriors are going to start with great defense with Andrew Bogut at center. They're going to go to Kevon Looney, great defense and a little bit of offensive pop now. And then they can go to Draymond Green when things get hairy at the 5. That's dangerous stuff. No DeMarcus Cousins. Everyone wanted to see DeMarcus play in the playoffs. Who knows what he could have done for the Warriors, but they're in really good hands with Bogut, Looney, and Draymond Green. Just tells you how much better this team is than most of the competition, and certainly all the competition in the Western Conference. All right, Warriors, Game 4, Easter Sunday, noon, so they're going to have to be good on Saturday night. They have nothing on Friday. Come back, practice at UCLA on Saturday. We'll talk after that one.